Welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with me. My first priority on every flight is safety, so before we start the engine, I'll be giving a brief safety demonstration. Be sure all belongings are securely stowed, and keep in mind that this plane is not equipped with a lavatory, so if you've got a long flight ahead of you, plan accordingly. If you're seated in the front passenger seat, please do not touch any of the flight instruments or controls without permission from the pilot first. Before we start the engine, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, simply insert the metal tip into the buckle. To release the belt, simply press the red button. Federal regulations require that all crew and passengers keep their seatbelt fastened during taxi, takeoff, and landing. But for your safety, please keep your seatbelt on at all times in case if we encounter unexpected turbulence. Federal regulations require you to comply with a clear smoking policy. There is no smoking on this aircraft. In the event of an emergency, please listen for instructions from the pilot. This Cessna 172SP is equipped with 2 exits, the doors through which you enter. If an emergency evacuation is required, the passengers in the rear seats will evacuate first, followed by the front passenger and your pilot. To open the main doors, simply pull on the black latch toward you and push the door open. There are no restrictions on the use of portable electronics on this flight, but please, for your safety and for the safety of your pilot, ensure that your device does not distract him. On that note, please keep conversation to a minimum during critical phases of the flight. This includes taxi, takeoff, and landing. During these stages of the flight, I need to focus entirely on checklists and on flying. Use the clock method when notifying me of traffic. For example, 9 o'clock to your left and 3 o'clock to your right. If at any time you begin to feel discomfort or motion sickness, let me know sooner rather than later, and I will do my best to accommodate you. Remember that flying is meant to be a fun experience. If you have any questions about what I'm doing or what something in the aircraft does, I encourage you to ask. Thanks for paying attention. And now, sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight. Welcome aboard.